Good morning, children. This is A. Manoj Kumar, working in Oxford High School, Uppugunduru. Welcome to social class. Now, today I will start a new lesson, that is Europe. That is the fifth chapter we are going to discuss. Up to now, 4 lessons completed. Then now I am going to explain fifth chapter, the Europe. So, see, this is Europe map. In Telugu, it is given. So for me it is available, Telugu map. Just see, just once we will go through this map. Europe, this is east side of Europe, this is west side of Europe, this is north side of Europe, this is south side of Europe. You know the directions, okay, which is east direction, which is west direction, which is north direction, which is south direction. All the developed countries are located in Europe. For example, this is England, okay, this is Norway, this is Sweden, okay na? So then this is France, this is Portugal, this is Spain, this is Switzerland, this is Austria, this is Germany, this is Poland. All the developed countries are located in Europe, okay na? So this is Russia. Russia, some part located in Europe, some part located in Asia. All together we can say Eurasia, isn't it or not? Then here Caspian Sea is located. Here Black Sea is located. Caspian Sea is located here. Then Black Sea is located here. Ural Mountains are located here. Ural Mountains. Okay, na? Then here Alps Mountains are located. In Switzerland area here, Alps Mountains are located. This is North Sea. Here North Sea is located. This is the main political map of Europe. Political map of Europe. This side Atlantic Ocean is located. Which side? West side Atlantic Ocean is located. So let me come to our lesson Europe. First of all, I will ask few questions regarding Europe. Europe is fully developed continent, isn't it or not? Tell me. Okay. Then all the developed countries are existed in Europe only. Just now I showed you in the map. England, France, Germany, Spain, Portugal, Poland, these are all Russia, these are all developed countries existed in Europe. See, we'll go to history. Many years back, industrial revolution occurred in which continent? Yes, industrial revolution occurred in European continent. That to be in England, first time industrial revolution occurred. You know the meaning of industrial revolution. Instead of making with the hands, then products, goods made by the industries. With a short span of time, bulk of goods made by the industries. Then after producing these goods should be marketed. That means these goods should be sold in the market. If you see the European map, all the European countries are small in size. Population point of view, their population is very less. So that they wanted to marketize their goods. So that they wanted to control all over the world. Especially they concentrated to control Asia and Africa. Whenever they control these two areas, Asia and Africa, automatically they will send their production into those continents. They will attain the profits. They will get the profits. That's why Britishers and other remaining Europeans, they controlled many countries. They made Asian and African continents as their colonies. So up to 1947, India also one of the colony of Britishers. Britishers had many colonies by that time. Do you understand? I think so. So that is the history of industrial revolution. So whenever industrial revolution occurred in Western Europe, then they wanted to marketize their goods. That's why they controlled all the Asian countries and African countries. Then they sell their goods in those Asian countries and African countries. Then automatically they got huge profits. Okay, this is the history regarding Europe. See here what I have written: industrial revolution first took place in Europe. If you see Europe contains small countries. Their natural resources are different from other countries. They, that's why they wanted to utilize their natural resource in profound manner, okay, in a great manner. That's why, especially in this lesson, what we are going to learn. So Europe have been using their distinct natural environment and resources. Okay, for when compared to other continents, they have peculiar resources. They have different resources. They have different environment. By using that environment and different resources, how to make the goods, how to sell it in outside, such a manner, okay na, then they done it and they succeeded in it. Okay na, all those things we are going to cover in this chapter. Come to the location of Europe. Next is location of Europe. If you see India, we have north side Himalayas, then west side Arabian Sea, okay, south side we have Indian Ocean. Such a we have boundaries. If you compare this one with Europe, Europe also having some boundaries, isn't it or not? Let's move. So see, there is a ocean to its north. Yourself you identify. See the Europe map and the north side which sea is existed. You tell me. I will give one hint. So that sea always, most probably it is in frozen in condition. Tell me which sea that one. So Arctic Ocean. What is that? Arctic Ocean. North side of Europe, Arctic Ocean flowing. Isn't it or not? Okay. So sometimes Arctic Ocean is called as sea. Okay na? It is the Sea of Atlantic Ocean. Sometimes it is called as, okay, Sea of Atlantic Ocean. Already previously you learned that one. Okay na? You heard that one. So just now I explained you north boundary of Europe. North side Arctic Ocean is, okay, flowing. Then come to the south of the, okay, south of the Europe, which sea is okay, flowing in the south side, located in the south side of Europe. Yes. So you tell me another question I am asking you. This ocean separates the two continents, Europe and North America. Europe separated by, okay, North America. That means which ocean separates the Europe from North America? Everybody knows Atlantic Ocean. Okay na? So if you see North America and South America, see Europe and Africa. Okay, then in between which ocean is flowing? Yes, Atlantic Ocean is flowing. Its shape is S shape. Atlantic Ocean shape is S shape. So from Europe west side Atlantic Ocean is located. Okay na? Which ocean? Atlantic. Let's see, about 500 years ago, the people of Europe discovered the sea route to America, and millions of Europeans migrated to America and settled down in America. Okay, America discovered by whom? Columbus. Okay, Columbus actually he wanted to find out the sea route to India. he started his journey westwards instead of coming general route. He chosen west route. Then he reached America. Who? Columbus. That is separate issue. Then 500 years back, many of the Europeans they went and they settled in Europe, isn't it or not? Tell me. Okay. Then everybody know regarding Mediterranean Sea. Where Mediterranean Sea is located, if you see map, so here down Mediterranean Sea is located. Down North Africa north point, north boundary of Africa is existed here. Isn't it or not? Tell me. So, in the middle point of Europe, it is located. Middle point of Europe means, sir, Europe boundaries already you explained. Now you are saying middle of the world. This sea is located. You are saying earlier Europeans thought that only they know regarding Western Asia and Northern Africa. They do not know regarding Australian continent, America continent. Who? Europeans. Europeans know about West Asia and North Africa. They know regarding Europe very well. Apart from the Europe, West Asia and North Africa, in between, which sea is existed? Mediterranean Sea is existed. So they thought that whole world is Europe, North Africa and West Asia. So middle one sea is located, that is Mediterranean Sea. So their world is that one. Their perception world is that one. That's why Mediterranean Sea name they given. Who given? Europeans given. Mediterranean means middle of the world. Okay na? So this sea separates Europe in the North Africa in the south. The name of the sea means Mediterranean Sea. Mediterranean Sea. In ancient times, the people of Europe did not know about other continents like America and Australia. Just now I told you. They only know about their continent and West Asia and North Africa. They only know about Europe, western parts of Asia and northern part of Africa. Just now I explained you. You can see that all these regions are situated around the Mediterranean Sea. That is why Europeans thought that this sea was in the center of the world. That's why the very name given, to Mediterranean Sea. This is all the introduction part of Europe. So up to now, what we learned regarding Europe? You tell me. So industrial revolution first occurred in Europe. Most probably all the developed countries are existed in Europe. Then boundaries, afterwards boundaries also I explained you. If you see east side, Ural mountains are located. So that is Ural mountains, so forming the boundary between Europe and Asia. That means Ural mountains separates the Asia and Europe. Then if you come west side, Atlantic Ocean is flowing. Then east side, Arctic Ocean is flowing. Then down Mediterranean Sea is located. So Europeans know regarding their continent initially. So they didn't know about Australia and North America. Afterwards they discovered America. Many people from Europe, they went and settled down in America. Afterwards many Europeans went to Australia. So there also they settled, they made their settlements. So all this information we discussed up to now. So do one thing, open Atlas. If you have Atlas, then you can learn very easily this chapter, Europe. So after taking the Atlas, do one thing, open Europe political map. Europe political map. In Europe, which countries are located? First you see, observe it. Then boundaries of Europe, afterwards you examine it. You see it. Afterwards, try to find out the nearest continents to Europe. Afterwards, find out the which oceans are flowing towards Europe. All those things you keenly observe in your map. By that time, you are very easily understand the lesson. Okay, na? So otherwise, if you do not having the map, it is very difficult to understand this lesson. If you following the map, for your point of view, it is very easy to grab this lesson. Okay, na?